you appreciate him in the chat box? Thank you so much, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everybody. Please, if we need to get our downline here, I beg us, let's do that immediately. Because what will be happening here today, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. But please ensure you get your downline here. I have the next 30 minutes to be done because I'm currently at the office. I'm going to say this. And please, I want you to hold me by my words today. At the end of this meeting, I don't solve your problem 90%. When you hear about a meeting like this, you don't need to come. At the end. And that is why, oh my God. You see, the worst thing that can ever happen to anybody at this junction is to miss out. The worst thing that can ever happen to anybody at this junction is that your downlines are not here. Please, if you know they are not here right now, just bring them in. If you know they are not here right now, just bring them in. All right, so quickly, let's move. The act of recruiting. The act of recruiting. I'm going to be dealing 3 things today. And the ones I say to you, they are spirit and life. I'm here to work on your mind. I'm here to show you the possibility. Because if God wants to transform the life of a man, he sent an example to that man. And he shows that man that it is possible. And when people see that, wow, it is possible, everybody can do it. Today, we have a lot of people that are creating cars today. But once upon a time, people don't believe that something like a machine, a car, can walk on the road. If you tell them, they'll say it's a lie. Until one man dare to dream and make it possible, then other people now say, wow, so for me to be able to make car walk on the road is possible. That we have cars. If not, then what we are using for traveling are donkeys. What we are using for traveling are camels. What we are using for traveling are animals. So when God wants to change your life, he brings an example of who you want to be. You want to become something which is the best version of yourself. So for you to become that thing, because men, let me tell you, the secret to hunger is exposure. The moment you are exposed to some things, you are hungry to eat. So if God wants to show you possibility and bring you into the realm of recruiting, he brings an example to you. And that is why I am a full example tonight. And that is why I am that instrument God will be using to show you that you can do it. And some of you, you have more advantage. You are even older than me. Trust me, you can do it. Because real success is not age-based, it's growth-based. If you grow, your income will grow. Am I communicating to someone right now? If you know, I want you to follow me up in the chat box practically so that we can move. If you know I'm communicating, go to the chat box and type yes, yes, yes. If you know you're ready for me, go to the chat box and type yes, yes, yes. Now, quickly, the act of recruiting. I'm talking about prospecting, inviting, and follow up. The act of recruiting. But before we talk about the techniques, about the skills, about the strategy, I want you to understand the fundamental principle that recruiting, first of all, starts from your mind before it manifests physically. Because it is the invisible realm that creates the visible realm. Everything you achieve on earth is achieved 2 times. First, from your mind, before it happens physically. The truth is, if you can't win mentally, you can't win naturally. So, real recruiting starts in your mind. You must believe that I too can recruit. You must believe that I can be able to, we did sit one FG Envoy recruiting meeting. Envoy, we did a 90 days game plan to recruit 60 people in 90 days. Ask my leader, I recruited that 60 people in 90 days. In fact, I am the top 2 highest recruiter in the whole of the Envoy among the C2 and FG. When the record comes out, you know. So I'm not here to come and be motivating you, perspire to require. No, I'm here to give you power to create wealth. I'm here to give you a life skills that if you know these things, you will be unstoppable. So first and foremost, recruiting starts from the mind. If you cannot win inside, you can't win outside. If you fail inside, it's impossible for you to win outside. Every winning begins for inside. So you are going to tell yourself today that I too can recruit. Somebody type that in the chat. I too, I can recruit. Right? Now, before you convince anybody else to believe in an opportunity, you must believe in the opportunity. Because believe in your ability to learn. And you need to believe that you can also create this result. Am I communicating to somebody now? You don't need to know everything before you recruit. No. I always tell people that your belief can help you recruit a large number of people, but you need knowledge to build. Do you understand what I'm saying? You need some level of knowledge to recruit, but your belief can help you more in your recruiting. What will help you to build your business is knowledge. You need to believe. You need to have, you need belief, you need courage, you need willingness to learn and action. And guess what? There are 3 master keys I want everybody here to remember. I'm going to give you these 3 keys. Please write it. The act of recruiting. Number 1, prospecting. Number 2, inviting. Number 3, follow up. If you don't know how to prospect, learn it. If you don't know how to invite, learn it. If you don't know how to follow up, learn it. The people that fail in our business are people that lack the knowledge of this business. Show me a man who is failing in the business. I will show you a man who has not gone for deep personal development. Show me a man who is succeeding in the business. I will show you a man who has bent down himself to learn. A lot of people today, they want to enter into wealth without learning how wealth works. It never happens that way. Before you earn, you must learn. Am I communicating? Now, what is prospecting? Quickly, prospecting is an act of finding potential people and starting conversation with them. That's what prospecting is all about. What the biggest mistake people make is depending only on the people they already know. You are not recruiting it because you are depending on your contact. Every day you are doing brown lunch, is your contact that is seeing it. You are doing this. No. Listen. It doesn't happen that way. There is no real businessman that can succeed with only their contact. It is never possible. Do you think if Dangote business only depends on his family and friends, he will be a billionaire today? My mentor taught me a secret, and he told me, he said, Joshua, if you want to be rich, you must be ready to reach a lot of people. He said, if you want to be rich, you must be ready to do an outreach. He said, for you to be wealthy, you need to ensure your product gets to the ends of the world. Because what is making Dangote wealthy today is that billions of people patronizing his product. Why is Coca-Cola one of the richest companies in the world? It's because of the large number of people that are patronizing Coca-Cola. So you just submit 50 contact lists, 100 contact lists, and you are expecting that one day you will become a billionaire. It may never happen. I'm telling you real life principle. For you to be rich, you must be ready to reach a lot of people. That's what prospecting is all about. You know people. There are millions of people on earth. Nigeria has 8 billion people on earth. 275 people in Nigeria. Sorry, over 8 billion people in the world, and we have 275 million people in Nigeria. So the people you know are too small. Some of you, your contract is not worth to 500. Your contract is not worth to 1,000. And you're expecting that it's just 1,000 people that will make you rich. No! Search the richest men on earth. Just go and make a research. Bill Gates was once the richest man in the world. How did he become rich? Microsoft Word kept up, get to almost all the house of the people in the whole world. That's how we became wealthy. So for you to be rich, you must be ready to reach a lot of people, right? And one thing you must know is that we have three type of people. We have the hot market, we have the warm market, and we have the cold market. The hot market are your friends, your family members, and the people you know, right? The warm market are the people you know, but you don't really communicate with them regularly. Those people you just pass around and so on. And guess what? The cold market are people you don't know. So a professional recruiter learn how to communicate with the three of them. There is a script on how to prospect your warm market. There is a script on how to prospect your cold market, and there is a script on how to prospect what? Your hot market. So you need to learn all these things to succeed. And that's why I want you to write this down. Number one, go and download this book, because I don't have time to really, if I want to teach, I can't finish all this training in one day. That's just the truth. For me to finish prospecting, I need 1 week. So I can't even deal with prospecting in one day. So I'll advise you, go and download Finding Prospect by Eric Worre. Download that audio. It's over 1 hour, 12 minutes. Finding Prospect by Eric Worre. Go and download How to Administer Questionnaire by Ambassador Ambassador Samuel Uweke. Please write all this down. How to Administer Questionnaire by Ambassador Samuel Uweke. That video is over 21 to 23 minutes. Then go and search again Aggressive Prospecting by Ambassador Runke Koshimani. Ambassador Runke Koshimani. What makes us exceptional today is because we consume these materials. Ambassador Michael Okoli told me a secret once upon a time, and that changed my life. He said, Joshua, you want to be wealthy the way I'm wealthy? I say, yes, sir. He said, what you need to do is simple. If you eat what I eat and do what I do, you will get the same result I'm getting. So if you can go to the YouTube and download the video and download it and consume the video and consume me, 1 year from today, you'll be earning the kind of income I'm earning. Is that understood? Now let me move quickly. Why is prospecting important? Everybody prospecting is because of lead generation. You need new contact lists every day to grow your business. Even a tailor cannot succeed with just his friends. Every tailor or fashion designer that is not increasing the numbers of people viewing his status cannot succeed. Some of you, the people you have on your WhatsApp during your status every day, you are always posting invisible tickets, always posting this, that. They are all your contacts. Week in, week out, you are not getting new people. You can't succeed that way. You need to get more numbers. That's what prospecting means. The activity, the act of increasing your contact. Make new friends every day. Some of you need to start going to where they are watching games. Just go and sit there. Talk to people. Make friends with people. Some of you need to start leaving your house. Introvert have never succeeded on earth. I have seen a lot of people that are very talented and never got to the peak of their career. It is only those confident that succeed. You need to start going out. Go and join a community. Go and join a singing show, a dancing show. Connect with people there so that as you are posting on your status, as you are inviting, you are getting more people to see your opportunity. And also ensure you deliberately go out and share questionnaire. And if you don't know how to share questionnaire, I've already given you the video you need to search. Search How to Administer Questionnaire by Ambassador Samuel Uweke. Am I communicating? Now, let me move quickly. I'm going to explain this to you, and I want you to really understand what I'm saying. The real success in our business is a large number of people meeting a powerful presentation, and you get a massive harvest. But I'm going to explain that when I'm talking about invitation. All right. So if you stop creating conversation, you stop creating opportunities. That's why you cannot build a recruiting business by sitting down and waiting for people to come. In our business, I tell people that my business is the best business in the world, because for somebody that is selling food or clothes in the market, they need to wait for customer to come. If nobody enter their shop, they don't succeed. But you don't wait for them, you go get them. So you have the opportunity to go and fish. Imagine you are waiting for fish to come and enter your pot. It will be hard. But the beauty of our business is that you are the one to go to the river and you can catch a lot of fishes if you can learn the skills. There is nothing hard on earth if you know how. Why some of you are not succeeding right now, why to recruit is so hard for some of you, is simply because you don't know how. If you master the skills, you will become unstoppable. Right? Now, you have to go out, you have to connect, you have to communicate, and you have to learn how to find prospects. And guess what? Prospecting creates that opportunity for you. Now, number 2 is inviting. Now, the second master skill you need to learn is invitation. And we call invitation means the gateway skill. You may find someone who is interested, but you don't know how to invite them properly. You may never get them to see your opportunity. One of the mistakes a lot of new partners are creating today is the act of inviting their prospect with their own psychological way. They don't follow the system. They just go ahead and say, Alpha, you get one business, now product, they go do this, they go do that. No, if you go and invite like that, you won't succeed that way. So invitation has its own system and it can be learned. You need to learn how to invite. You need to learn how to invite. Right? Now, invitation is not about forcing somebody. No, it's about professionally getting a prospect to take a step towards seeing your opportunity. And there are different ways to invite. We have the questionnaire call script. We have the contact recommendation call script. We have the stranger call script. We have the direct invitation call script. And guess what? Whatever method you use, remember there are 4 principles to those methods. We have the identification principle, the explanation principle, the qualification principle, and the confirmation principle. Now, know who you are speaking to. Explain why you are reaching out to them. Understand whether they are genuinely interested, then confirm the next step. And leaders, don't discourage. Don't be discouraged by rejection, right? Not everyone will say yes to your business. Your job is not to enforce the business on anybody to join you. Your job is simply to create opportunity and create them professionally. Am I communicating? So invitation is one of the gateway skills. If nobody is seeing your business, your case is Oyo. If you have a shop, sir, and I have a shop, ma, if 10 people enter my shop every day and you only one person enter your shop every day, I will make more money than you, no matter what we are selling. Do you know why? The larger the exposure of people, the larger the number of people who enter your shop, increase the larger of your income. So some of you always used to cry, oh, some of you know this business. What is killing you is not the lack of knowledge of this business. What is killing you is lack of invite to the business. Every Wednesday, there is presentation. Every Saturday, Sunday, there is presentation. But you don't invite. Every day in the offices, currently in our offices is active. There is presentation. You don't invite. If nobody is seeing your business, nobody will be interested in it and nobody will join you. So even if you stay in this business for the next 4 years, shouting and screaming the affirmation, I will succeed, you will never get to that success, because this principle must be followed. And if you don't follow it, success is impossible. And now, the last but not the least, follow up. Now, we come to one of the most important parts of recruiting. Follow up is one of the most important parts of recruiting. And I tell people the main fortune in our business is in the follow-up. Your sign-up is often hidden in the follow-up. Why? Because somebody may see the opportunity today and still have questions. People don't just pay because they see opportunity. No. And require say people need at least 4 to 6 exposure before saying yes to your own opportunity. So you need to show them the business for them to say yes. Now, because somebody may see the opportunity today and say have question, they may not understand everything when they are seeing it. Some people they have network problem. You show people the opportunity on Zoom, some their network was 90% fighting them. You thought you have 30 people connected, but not knowing that only 5 people network are stable. So you don't judge by the numbers of people that come to see opportunities. Some is network. Some are distracted. So you need to go and give them better understanding before they join your business. Now, some may have concern. Some may be saying, I would love to join your business, but I have some consignment. Follow up will help to treat that. And guess what? Some may need more clarification about the business. Some may need little time to think about it. Some may, that's why follow up is very, very important. Some may not have the money. That's one of the larger parts. But if you know how to follow up very well, you will. One of the things I will tell you for new partners, go and download this video, The Power of Three-Way Call by Ambassador Kelechi Enadori. It will teach you how to do follow-up. That one can change your life. And go and download follow-up. The rudiment of follow-up by still Ambassador Kelechi Enagore, and go and download follow-up part 2 by Ambassador Lola, Ambassador Lola, yeah, Ambassador Lola under Ambassador Runke. Go search that, you're gonna get that. Now, follow-up is the continued conversation, answering questions, addressing concern, providing clarity, and helping your prospect to make an informed decision. That's what follow-up means. Is the continuity of conversation, answering questions, addressing concern, providing clarity, and helping your prospect make an informed decision. Don't call someone casually and say, have you joined? There is a script for how to follow up. Please download Ambassador Lola video. You are going to see the script there. I don't have time. If not, I would have given you this, right? And guess what? You need to ask real questions so that you can get them. There's a script for that. So get the script and reach out to your leader. They'll give you a professional script you can use to follow up now. And please don't think every follow-up has to take exactly 3 minutes. No. Some follow-up, you need to give it 5 minutes. Some follow-up is 10 minutes. Some follow-up require 3 days self. You don't stop follow-up on someone except they die or you die. Follow-up stop the day the prospect leave this world or you leave this world. Now, sometimes it may require several conversations. Some of them may have objections, right? And you can't clear objection in just 2 minutes. You need to answer them well. Now, the objective is maybe meaningful for communication, and some of them need to build trust. And when I say people do business with people they like, know, and trust. All right. So if they don't know you, may they like you. If they don't like you, may they trust you. If they don't trust you, may they know you. These 3 set of people, you can get them to join you. And with follow up, you provide information, follow up, build value and respect. So if you follow up on your people well, you can get them to join a real business. So this is one of the things you must know. Now, please, so far, have I been able to help you? So far, have I been able to help you? So please ensure you know this. Invitation you do without follow-up can become a waste of invite. The main sign-up is hidden in follow-up. And you need to take follow-up so seriously so that you can get a lot of people to join your business. Can I be heard now? Can I be heard now? So these are the rudiments. Time will fail me. You can say I'm rushing my time because I have something to meet up with. But time will fail me to explain to you this practically. right? So please, all the video I've taught for you, go and read them, study them, learn them, and you will succeed. Prospecting, inviting, and what? Follow up. And if you can learn all these things, you can become unstoppable. Now, there is one thing I want to say before I end this meeting, and that is what I call the power of event. That is what I call the power of event. And this time around, I'm going to speak out louder so that you can hear me. The power of event. Now, as we move, please, how many of you have heard about the invisible event? I want to get answer. How many of you have heard about the invisible event? The invisible event. How many of you? How many of you? Okay, I can see somebody say, please, the name of Ambassador Runke video. Ambassador Runke video is aggressive prospecting. Please, aggressive prospecting. So I'm going to say this for the next 10 minutes. We have one of the biggest events that have ever happened in Nigeria, and I dare to say in Africa. One of the biggest events. There have never been an event like this. Over 6,000 to 7,000 human beings will be gathering in the Transcorp Hilton, Abuja. People from different walks of life. The best thing that can ever happen to a man is to enter a destination event. Is a place of things that we are trying to learn, prospect, they are hidden in some event and come out. Oh, but they don't have the strength to walk. Some may try, but when they work for 1 day, 2 days, they give up. There is a place that when you enter and you come out, there is an invisible energy that will collocate your spirits. When you enter there, they will tell you stop prospecting. Anybody that tell you stop prospecting, you say you are the main person behind my success. It's a place that when you step in, you may come weak, but something will mantle you. 2 years ago, I never liked this opportunity. I called it a scam. I was a weakling. I was never a strong man. My mom joined this business, and I told her, Mommy, you can't succeed with this thing. My mom tried to do the business because of the negativity of the family. She wasn't succeeding, and she kept crying. Every day, nobody believes her. She met me one night and said, Joshua, you are the first son of the family. Even if nobody will believe this business, can't you just come and see? Don't condemn, just come and see. I said, Mommy, that is a waste of time. If you have succeeded by now, you don't get sign up. One day she begged me and said, come for a match 1.0. I was like, wow. I didn't want to go. She told me, oh, they are going to be sharing phones, sharing this, 100K. I've never seen 100K in my life. I decided to go. Let me tell you this. The greatest help you can give a man is not to register the person in this business. The greatest help you can give a man. All right, thank you. Okay. The greatest help you can give a man is to register that person into this business. Sorry, is to bring that person into an event. My mom begged me, bought ticket for me. Oh my God. They are about to close up. If not, I would have shared this story practically. But my mom bought ticket for me and said, Joshua, please, come, I am your mother. Even if you hate the business, you don't hate me. Come for my sake. Ladies and gentlemen, I stood up and I went to the MH 3.0. I was forced to that place. I never decided to go there. And when I read there, I saw amazing things. I saw the young, I saw the old. I came like a weak man, but I was arrested in that place. Have you ever met people that say this business is never real? This business is a scam. The medicine to give them to cure their poverty is invisible event. I entered the event and leaders were speaking. Ambassador Mike spoke. Ambassador Samuel spoke. Dominion Paul spoke. Ambassador Runke spoke. Ambassador Moses almost spoke. Ambassador Elijah Abbas spoke. Ambassador Victor Abbas spoke. The G8 leaders, Ambassador Nefo, all the leaders you knew. As they were speaking, something was entering my heart. I never knew that a king can be born in a day. Can a nation be born in one day? I was in that event, but in me, I was a millionaire. I told myself that, mommy, as I'm living here, you will never recognize me in this life again. I am a multi-millionaire. Ladies and gentlemen, the same thing happening to me was happening to other people. My energy was raging. And guess what? We came out from that event. That was the transformation. The moment you come back from an event, one thing that come upon you is an anointing to break the yoke of poverty. This is not a spiritual event, but I promise you, this is an event that will make you a firebrand. It will just suddenly start breaking the yoke of poverty. Number two, when you come out of that event, your body will begin to function. Oh my God. Things will enter you. When other people are not working, you will say, no, not me. You will suddenly be on a motion. And you can't stop a movie man. You can't stop a man who is on motion. No matter how you fail in the business, you will rise again. When you come out from an event, what looks big to you will suddenly become small. You know why you are not getting the kind of result you ought to be getting? Is because you have not gone to a place where you will see that what is big for you is practically small in everybody's presence. Who would have told me that a girl of 20 years can build a house for her parents? Who would have told me that a lady of 20 years can buy a dream car? Nobody. But I went there, I saw it real life. After coming out, today is 100% a possibility. I tell people that are making $1 million, and let's say people that are old to be my father, not knowing that a young boy, I started making my first $1 million at age 21 from this business. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to personally invite all of you to the invisible event. Let me say this. The worst thing that can happen to a man is to be in a midst of transformation and still miss the transformation. Is to be in a place and say, oh, I will succeed, and still miss the success. Please, I beg you under heaven, if you know you have not paid for your ticket, the invisible ticket, please borrow the money and pay. If you need to sell anything, sell it and pay. If they give you a house of 100 million and that ticket, please reject the house. Because that ticket will not just give you a house of 100 million. It will help you to travel. It will help you to buy your dream. It will help you to become a multi-millionaire. One thing the invisible will do to you is to help you become a person of a millionaire before you finally become a millionaire. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, because I'm about going, please go and get your ticket. I just say, let me end with this. In all the skills you want to master, never miss the 10 years anniversary event. Never miss the 10 years anniversary event. And I dare to say this. Some of you, you're going to come back later, and your greatest talk you're going to tell me is, thank you so much, Ambassador. Thank you so much, sir, for allowing us not to miss this event. You have the opportunity right now. And I want to bring the meeting. Thank you so much to everybody that have stayed to this point. Sorry, we couldn't just take much time because currently in the office and we needed to go house. That's why I rushed everything. But I want to say thank you to everybody for staying to this time.